Hey everyone, hey Leo. Welcome to this space. Welcome to January 2026. Happy New Year, you guys. For those of you guys who may be celebrating the Lunar New Year, Happy New Year in February. We'll get there. We're getting there, okay? But for the others of you who may not celebrate Lunar New Year, Happy New Year. I know that we are already halfway, almost halfway through January, but we're going to talk about January and the energies that are at play for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are adding Venus to the picture. I know most people read for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I probably did too in the past, but I feel like astrology has so many layers to it, and the more knowledge you gain, the better it is for you. So the reason why I'm going back to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is because before, and I still stand by this, please check your moon and or rising placements, okay? They say a lot about you. Your sun sign does too. I'm not saying that your sun sign is not important. It is important to the group, but I'm adding your Venus sign because, a lot of the time, in our lives, there are, if not all the time, there are people involved. So your relationships and how you feel about those relationships, whether they're platonic, business relationships, or romantic partnerships, those relationships are important. So all relationships are important to some degree because they teach us lessons, okay? So we are adding Venus to the picture. So if you are looking for information regarding relationships, please check your Venus sign, Leo. But please also definitely check your moon and or rising placements. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological placements. So please bear that in, or not placements, but charts, what sidereal and Western astrological charts. So please bear that in mind. Take what resonates, leave what does not. We are entering the year of the horse, but it's January. So when it comes to Lunar New Year, we are not in the year of the horse yet, y'all. We got to wait till February, almost mid-February. Okay. Probably almost to the end of February. But anyway, we got to wait till then. We are still enjoying or sitting in the snake's house right now. Okay. We're still coming out of that coma of, the year of the snake. So let's go ahead and jump into it, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do you have for those born under the constellation of Leo in their Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements? Let's see, Leo. Oops. All right. Okay, Leo, you received bells of deflection. That can mean a number of things. Well, okay, so what I'm getting is from this card that whatever is being sent your way, whatever it is, whether it's verbal, financial, emotional, or even physical, you energetically or verbally are like, nope, no thank you, okay? Or there's something going on in your energy that you may not be cognizant of that is putting up a shield, or it is giving out some type of wave of vibration that is pushing or deflecting whatever is being sent your way. So you're taking the energy that's being tossed to you and you're throwing it back. Almost like somebody throwing a grenade and you're quickly throwing it back, right? And you kind of have to think fast to do that. So in a way, you're kind of already prepared for whatever is being tossed your way. Now, some of you guys, you may there could be something significant where there's maybe a favorite store that you like to go into, or a business, a local business of some kind, and they have bells on their door, like it has a bell. Like that could be very significant for you. Others of you, maybe you like bells. I know I do. I have like bells in my house that I use for spiritual purposes, and or I just like the sounds of them. I love the sound of wind chimes and bells. I don't know why. But there could be those of you, you enjoy the sound of wind chimes and bells. Like it could really bring you some type of peace and comfort. Maybe there's like a bracelet that you wear. Maybe whenever you walk, you just have jewelry or something on that jingles or chimes, right? Let's keep going. So the bottom of the deck, we have divination, bones for casting. So we have bones for casting. Okay, so this can be very much literal for you, Leo, this message in just for January, where there are those of you, your path and your journey within a certain spiritual belief system or tribe, like whatever religion or spirituality is practiced within your tribe or within your family or within a certain community, is actually being elevated in the month of January. Others of you, maybe you have decided, you know, I would really like to indulge in divination in some way. Others of you, Leo, you may actually be going to someone who practices divination to ward off something. So whatever it is that you're doing, you could be praying, you could be casting bones yourself, you could be using runes, depending on your culture, depending on your community, your tribe, whatever. You may be using cards, you playing cards, tarot cards. You could be maybe you're clairvoyant. I don't know. There's just, you know, maybe some things that you're utilizing, tools that you utilize, tools that or gifts that you may have or that someone else may have, and capabilities that they have, you know, they have to help you protect yourself or to help you rid yourself of, but it's deflect. So this means this is not something that's necessarily with you, it's something that's being sent towards you. Others of you, maybe there are some, and we're still speaking literal here about this divination and these bells. Like there could definitely be some bells that you keep that you need to put at your front door, put some places in your house, so that way you're warding off some type of entity or some type of energy from your home, from your body, from your, or even your car, like wherever, your workspace, whatever. That's very interesting. Now, if we're speaking more figuratively or getting more deeper in the spiritual aspect of it, or emotional or mental aspects of this, there could be those of you that are pushing away something that could really be a blessing to you. Maybe you're a little bit too focused on deflecting, or maybe there's some things that there's some things that you may need to hear, Leo, this month. And you may have a way of kind of missing the point, maybe on purpose, or you're just, you know, that's your way of kind of like, or maybe you like to change the subject, or you like to answer a question with a question. I don't know, but there's something that you really need to hear, and you may not realize that you're not hearing it. Okay? There could be someone in your life that has been trying to tell you something, and maybe you just have not been hearing them, and it's been a problem. Okay? Remember, we're talking about you. I'm not necessarily here to necessarily talk about other people, but if we are talking about other people, maybe it's vice versa. You can definitely take this as vice versa. If this is someone else that you've been trying to get to understand you or understand your point of view, maybe they're the ones deflecting. Okay? Maybe they're the ones that are just kind of like, no, you know, I'm not taking that. You know what I mean? Like, I also sense that there's an energy of being loud about something to kind of cover up what's really going on behind the curtain. Being very performative, or being, I don't know if it's you, Leo, it could be somebody else. I don't know if your suspicion is, if you're thinking that someone, like someone that you know is just really loud, they're just very vocal about what they don't like, they're vocal about being, oh, I'm loyal, I'm a good person, I'm trustworthy, I'm this, I'm that, you know, you can't phase me. Like there may be some people who are loud, maybe on social media, you know, but maybe you may actually feel deep down inside, I know that this person is not put together, right? There may be some things that you know about a person right now, and it's probably going to be revealed that this person has been deflecting, okay? But others of you, Leo, it might be you, okay? Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a problem. It could be that maybe Leo, you are a Leo, so maybe you are very performative naturally, right? And but I know there's a lot of Leos out there that they're very quiet, so whoever you are out there, whoever you are, you may feel like you have to protect your energy because you have a lot of people throwing things at you because they can't figure you out. They think that they have you figured out, but there's more that they want to know about you, and you may need to kind of, you know, put a protective shield around you, because there are people who are projecting things onto you and saying, well, Leo likes this, or Leo can handle this, you know, it's not going to hurt their feelings, or, you know, they may not say that out loud, but there may be people around you who may have conversations with you, and not that they're bad people, but they may say things to you that kind of gets you thinking, this person really think that I'm okay with that, you know what I mean? Or this person really thinks that I'm just okay with settling for that. You know what I'm saying? You may have some people who are projecting their beliefs onto you, and you probably do not believe in those things. I don't know. Take any of those scenarios, whether it's you deflecting, somebody else deflecting, whether it's you getting into divination or using divination to protect your energy, whether it's you praying for protection, whether it's just you clocking people, whether it's you, you know, just realizing that people really don't get you. They think that they do, but they really don't. And so, like, maybe others of you, maybe you just keep a really private life, you know, and people who try to get too close to that privacy, you know, they try to get behind that wall, you know, you have a way, some of you guys have a very clever way of kind of just being like, boop, nope, you don't need to see that. You don't need to be all up in there. Okay. So, okay, I feel like I'm going all over the place, but like I said, when I saw that card come out, I'm just like, okay, that's a lot. So I'm just giving as much information as I can within the time frame of the video. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about your money. Let's talk about your money, Leo. We're going to jump into your money for the month of January 2026. Yeah, I'm also getting, Leo, some of you guys, I don't know why this is so strong, but somebody's really got you wrong. Like someone really like wants to understand you. Like it really means a lot. They know that it will mean a lot to you if they were able to get closer to you and to understand you. It's like there's someone in your life who really is trying to get close to you. Like they're really trying to hit like that wall. But it's like they may feel like they keep getting it wrong. Like they're like, oh, I just don't understand. Like I thought I was doing right by Leo, or I thought this, or I thought that. Some of you guys, because somebody's really trying to understand you, they're actually somebody, y'all, there's a lot. There could be somebody actually going to a spiritual practitioner to have them tap into your energy and tap into your ancestors and tap into yours. You know what I mean? But I have a feeling that some of you, Leo, have very strong spirit, like you have very strong ancestors, or you have a very strong wall built around you by your ancestors or by God or by your angels, whatever, by your spiritual team. Let's just call it that. And no matter how hard this person tries, they can't get through. That's interesting. Everybody been getting this. I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of y'all been getting this. Pisces, Capricorn. I think Taurus got this. Was it Taurus? Gemini. Sorry, I think it was Gemini that got this. So Pisces, Capricorn, and Gemini got this. Now you. And you are the strength card in the tarot. In the tarot. So everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So when it comes to your money, bottom of the deck you have builder, okay? Especially if you're a male. It says your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Okay, so whether you're, whether you're male or female, you guys are builders, you guys are creators, you guys are very strong-willed, you guys are well put together for the Leos that I'm speaking to, that these cards are speaking to. You guys are very strong-willed. Okay, you guys know what you want and you go after it. You don't play games. Whether you're sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I'm talking to all y'all because I know I say check your moon or your rising sign and things, but I feel like this is Leos all across the board. This is people with like, y'all got Leo placements in areas that really have, makes you were born to be this way. You guys shine very bright in ways that you don't even recognize. And you have some people who may say things to trigger you because they really want to hit that wall. They want to get through because they feel if they're able to break a Leo, or if they're able to get, even just to get a Leo to look at them and say, oh, you're interesting. Like they feel better about themselves. Do you see how powerful that is, Leo? So whether it's someone who is attacking you and trying to trigger you, or someone who is just trying to be your friend and they're just trying to be seen by you, it's like it's still kind of enemy territory in a way. It's weird to you. Like it's like you're not allowing people to choose you. That's the energy that I'm getting in January right now. You're realizing, or at least you're being shown, don't let people choose you. You choose the people. You already shine bright enough that people already want to be in your territory anyway. Like look at, okay, you guys are ruled by, should I say, because I'm a Leo sun. I'm just, Leo is ruled by the lion, is represented by the lion in astrology in the cosmos, right? Do you see how dangerous lions are out in the wild in Africa? Yet people still be trying to take pictures of them, do documentaries on them, right? But lions do not, they're not phased, okay? Like, there's something about your energy, Leo, where people really just, they want a piece of it in some way, and they're going to try to get a piece of it in any way that they can, whether it's good or bad. And this is exactly why you should definitely make sure you're protecting your energy. Like I said, if you can put some bells on your door, if you can wear chimes on you, on a bracelet or on an ankle bracelet, whatever. If you have a business and you have, maybe if you own a literal business, like a building, you lease out a building, or you own a building where you give your services, maybe you do need to like think about putting some bells on your premises, especially on the door handles. I don't know. But either way, whether it's literal or symbolic, the bells are ringing inside of you to keep away any type of weird movement. That's what I'm getting. Because with bells, any type of movement, any type of wind that blows, those bells are chiming. It's going to activate that bell sound, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting. Anybody who's moving weird, But I also see people who are good, right? People who are actually good. It's almost like if you have bells on your door and let's just say somebody's trying to break in. Somebody trying to break into your home or break into your business. Right? There's an alarm. There may be an alarm or there's some bells. Any type of weird movement at a time where somebody is not supposed to be in your environment or in your home, those bells will let whoever is at home know that somebody is in here, right? It's an alert system. But if it's like If it's people who are trying to steal from you, your energy or whatever, something physical, whatever, you're going to be alerted by that, or somebody will be, right? But if it's people who are actually there to enjoy your energy, they're there to lift you up, they're not going to be worried about those bells. Those bells are actually welcoming sounds for them, right? So, do you know, am I making sense? Like, there's just certain people who will react to that bell sound in two different ways, depending on what they're there for. Okay? So protect your energy in the month of January, Leo. You're shining very bright, whether you like it or not. Okay? You can be as introverted as you want to be, but there's going to be people probably on social media too, probably going to be commenting, trying to hack the system, trying to hack your page, trying to duplicate your page and steal your views or steal money from you, whatever, steal your customers. Let's go ahead and keep going, you guys. We have 2 more oracle messages, and then we're going to jump into the tarot. This is very interesting. Somebody may, if you have like a spiritual practitioner or a healer in your family who does divination, or someone who has dreams, they may have a dream about you and they may warn you about like some type of energy. I don't know. Yep, like I said, you have oracle. Come on, y'all. It says wait for important information. So Leo, January is not the time to act right now. Like, this is a time do not act on something until you've received information. Because you may have somebody who's going to try to get you to act out of pocket. They may try to get you to act out of sorts, or get you to come out of hiding, or get you to come out of your energy, step down from your throne to answer their call. There is some information that you need to know first before you decide to take action, because this has something to do with an experience, because it says great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. There is something that you've already gone through, Leo, that already showed you how to practice patience and how to just like calm yourself down, to calm your nerves before you decide to act on anything. Something has already happened, probably more than likely last year or in the last few years, that showed you, you know what, let me shut up. I'm just going to be quiet and I'm just going to wait. There's a part of you that you have finally learned to master, or you've already mastered it, Leo, where it's like, I'm not going to say anything or do anything until I get this information. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more oracle message, and then we're going to jump into the tarot, you guys. So yeah, your intuition already knows. So if you're wondering, should I leave? Should I stay? Should I tell this person? Should I keep this a secret? Should I keep this private? Ask for a sign, or ask your spirit, ask your ancestors, ask God. They'll let you know. Okay, just wait for that information. Okay. Wait, let's pull one more oracle message for you guys, Leo, for January 2026. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, yeah. Expect powerful change. So you guys, Leo, are about to step into something very intense, but not in a bad way. I don't think this is bad. I think that this is going to be, something has happened that really changed you. It changed your life, or it changed your perspective, everything. You do not see things differently, the same anymore. Yeah, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Okay. Once you get this information, which I think this is the eclipse energy, once you get this information, you'll know what to do. Okay? You'll know exactly, or maybe you need to get some information about somebody before you make your judgment about them. Okay? Now, again, with your money, because I don't think I really clarified that while I get your tarot, Leo. About your money, some of you guys have come from very humble beginnings in your life. Like, you guys, some of you guys went to college and you really busted your butt. You busted your ass. Okay? And it may have seemed like nothing was really taking off for you. Others of you, maybe you had some business partnerships that just didn't really last. I don't know, but when it comes down to your money, there are those of you, maybe you had your own business for a while, but you guys came from very humble beginnings. And back then, you probably, throughout the years, were just like, dang, nothing's happening for me. You know, and at some point, maybe you probably was pushing away good things because you weren't sure if it was going to last or if it was actually going to bless you. But listen, Leo, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career, when it comes to you owning a business or creating a community on YouTube, social media, whatever, when it comes to you being seen in the professional world, when it comes to you building your finances and building that savings account, investing, whatever, when it comes to you getting that house, getting that car, multiple cars, I don't know, owning your own real estate, whatever, having your own family, you have put in the, excuse my language, you put in the fucking work, Leo. It was just humble beginnings. You have no idea. Some of you guys have already made it. Some of you guys may be looking at your life like, dang, I really have come from a lot of hardship. Some of you guys may get sponsored or maybe asked to give a speech somewhere, and that's where you're just going to blow up. Okay. Some of you guys may be asked to get a teaching position of some kind, some type of leadership role. I don't know. You may be asked to lead a team of people to create a project, to reach a goal of some kind. I mean, you might even reach as far as the government or royalty. You may be able to be seen by those people. There is a lot of change here, Leo, that you don't see coming. Okay? But when that change meets you and you get that answer, or you get that email or that phone call, or you get that letter, whatever, that text message or that DM message, you'll know exactly what's going on. Okay? You are being seen, Leo, but I think for a long time you were kind of being seen by the wrong people. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull some tarot for you guys moving forward for January 2026. For Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus ancestors. This is crazy, Leo. This is some crazy energy in a good way, though. Don't push away your blessings. Do not push them away because of hardship from the past. You have the Eight of Swords, okay? Really in your head. You guys have been in your head about a lot of things. Some of you guys have been, okay, so some of you guys, Leo, you have been afraid to do something because or maybe not afraid, but you've been kind of like hesitant. There are those of you who've been stuck in a decision and you're like, do I do this? Is this going to be worth my time? Like, is this trustworthy? You know, others of you, maybe you're kind of scared to like cut somebody off. Could be that too. It could be where you're like, I don't know if I should cut them off. I don't know if I should stop talking to them. I don't know if I should block them. Maybe is that too much? You have the Knight of Swords though. There's more communication. So yeah, there's some information that's coming in hot. Okay, it's coming in quickly. When that information gets to you, you'll know what to do. That does not mean that you have to take the opportunity right then and there. It's okay to sleep on it for maybe 24, 48 hours. But depending on what the opportunity is. Because I get the sense that whatever this information is, you're not going to be 100% ready for it mentally, but you got what it takes, okay? You have what it takes to take action. Let's see what's next. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. You got the Sun. That's you. We love seeing it. Seeing the Sun in a Leo reading, it's almost like seeing it's like seeing the star in an Aquarius reading. It's like, yes, like that. Because I just feel like you and Aquarius, you guys always have to kind of be reminded. I feel like we all have to. It doesn't matter what sign you are, but I feel like with Aquarius and Leo, a lot of you guys really have to be reminded of your magic. You really need to be reminded of who you are. in this world, whether you're sun, moon, rising, or Venus, North Node, whatever, or Chiron, whatever. You're stuck in your head about a lot of things, or you're stuck in your head about a specific thing, and you're just like, I don't know. This can just be about a job. Maybe you finally found a career path. It doesn't have to be anything vast or big where the world knows who you are necessarily. Some of you guys might, who are watching this, but others of you, if this is more, you know, about just a job or a career path, in January, if it hasn't already happened already, it's going to be so good for you. Some of you guys are getting promoted this month, or you're being considered for a really big promotion. Others of you are afraid to leave a job and to need to write that letter of resignation. Write it, okay? And even if you don't write a letter of resignation, quit if you've already found, if another opportunity has been granted to you, okay? Because y'all been stuck in your head about this, whether it's your career or relationship, whatever. Stop being stuck in your head about it. Take action, whether it's action to get out of a situation or to jump into a situation, okay? But the outcome is so good for y'all, I'm telling you. Knight of Pentacles, yes, like I said before, some of you guys have a lot of earth in your chart. Some of you guys have a lot of air in your chart, and that's why you overthink things. But with earth in your chart, you know, this is slow movement. So this is Taurus energy. You guys have been loyal to the whole journey this whole time, Leo. And if this is a relationship, like, it's going to be so beautiful. It's going to end. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are on your way to marriage. Others of you in January, you really need to just focus on the things that need to get done. Don't focus on other things that are not necessary. You may want to do certain things, or maybe there's things that are, you're just like, oh, I really want to do this, or I really want to get this done. No, get the things done that need to get done, Leo. That need to get done, that should have been done, okay? Get that done first, and you can do the rest, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords here for you guys. Last but not least, we're going to clarify for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for January 2026, the Eight of Swords. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Justice card. So there is somebody either at work, or this is some kind of masculine figure, you got figure. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, there's something here that has to do with, there's some type of forward movement here, but depending on, because you're kind of stuck in your head about it, I feel like you're going to end up passing up a situation, or passing up an opportunity. Be careful with that, because you're too much in your head. You're overthinking things here. You just need to take action. You need to move forward. Once that information gets here, do not be stuck in your head. Do not let fear and doubt get the best of you. Move, okay? Take a step. This can also, with Justice card, have something to do with the justice system, with a court case, okay? Some of you guys may have an attorney. I don't know. Either it's an attorney. There's somebody here, some masculine figure or some type of masculine energy that really got you in your head. They really have you in your head right now. Do not try to overcome the situation by force. That's not going to work. Understand everyone's perspective and their intentions and their motives within the situation first. Do not act in any type of vulgarity. If there's someone being vulgar towards you, or misunderstanding you, and justice will be served, Leo. Do not act as justice. You let God take this and fix it, okay? Let your ancestors, whoever, let them fix it. Let the spirit realm fix this. You do not need to do that work, okay? So if there's someone who's trying to tear you down, or who's been trying to tear you down, and has you all up in your head about yourself, and like, oh, am I a bad person? Should I do this? What if I do this? They're going to think this of me, or they're going to think that of me. If I pull away from this, they're going to think, Who cares what they think? Whoever this is. Don't stoop down to their level. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords. Oop. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords real quick. Oop. It's funny, I just saw the Star card at the bottom. That's a blessing. I love this for you, Leo. Okay? The Knight of Swords being clarified by the Six of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords. Ooh. So, yeah. And the Tower. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you guys, you guys know that you guys need to make a decision. I think you guys are tiring yourself out a little bit too much. But keep your mind sharp, Leo. Keep your mind sharp. Just be careful. Like, there's going to be a victory here, but at what cost? Do not overdo it. If there's other people overdoing it, let them show their ass. Let them overdo it. Okay? You be the Hanged Man and you just change your perspective or look at things. Just make sure you know everybody's motives. Okay? Things are going to be happening really quickly by the time the year of the horse comes around. But you may have some people or someone who's really pushing you to make a decision. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. Just slow down. Just slow down. Be kind, be understanding before you make a decision. Okay? And because I think that there is more to the story than you think with the Seven of Swords here. There's more to it than you think. And I think you're worried that things are not going to turn out as positive as you think it is. But this is something that happened in the past, you guys. Like this court case or whatever whatever you're dealing with, Leo, this happened in the past. If there is someone who's trying to come at you from the past or trying to bring up your past, move on, Leo. Move on. Okay? Do not be focused on that. Whatever is done is done. Okay? If there's a court case and things don't really go as according to plan for you, don't get angry with it. Just move on. You have a life to live. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Sun card for you guys, Leo. Last but not least. Let's see. I just get the sense things are going to be way better than you think it is. But in your mind, you're in your mind about it too much. And that's what's going to end up causing things to go downhill if you're not careful. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, that's Aries, and the World. Yeah. Karma is going to come around. Everything is going to come, like all of this cycle, everything that you do, if you stay in good standing with your ancestors and your spiritual team, as long as you stay in good standing with God and you keep a good heart, you keep yourself calm, you just wait for information, you don't fly off the handle, you're not here losing sleep over it, you're just praying about it, you're praying for everybody involved. You may not see everything that's going on, but with the Moon card here, you are safe. You are protected. You don't need to worry about anything, and you don't need to step outside of your shield of protection to make anything happen, Leo. No. You have some ancestors or a deity or somebody here who's fighting by your side, and they're very strong. You are the leader. You're the boss. Leo, do not lose sight of yourself. Do not lose faith in who you are as a person. You are going to win this. You are going to overcome this. There is nothing that you really need to do about it. Do not use force in this situation. Whatever these situations are, whether it's a job, a relationship, whatever, let things come to you. Let the blessings that you have prayed for, let them enter your life. You don't need to go chasing after it, okay? Be a magnet for it. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.